Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
So sometimes as a commentator, I feel bad when Michael Chandler's contemporaries all come out and in droves call him a cheater. You know, you've seen Dustin Poirier lead the league with that charge, and Gaethje piling on a little bit during the UFC 313 fight week. What do you make of all of that, and are you mindful of that going into the fight?
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. You know what I mean? Like, that's on the ref.
Yeah.
It's not really... He's just throwing hammer fists at the back of Charles Oliveira's head. Charles either needs to move his head, or the ref needs to say something to him. Yeah. Like, I did watch that fight the other day, though. He does hammer fist about 12 times on the back of the head, just like that, and he knows what he's doing. Yeah. But it's one of them. Like the ref, if I was in that position, I'm Charles. I'm saying, ref. Right. You know what I mean? Right. What are you doing here? Like, that was some bad refereeing right there. But obviously, I've seen the Poirier one as well. Poirier saying he tried to fish hook him to get the choke and stuff like that. I'll do the same thing as Poirier. If that happens, I'll bite his finger and try and cut it off with my teeth. Like, it's one of them. Yeah. But I always say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
When I say that was an impressive performance by Paddy Pimblett, I'm telling you, that's an understatement. He just went out there and absolutely destroyed Michael Chandler. And I don't say this lightly, but that was a career-killing performance for Michael Chandler. Yes, of course, he'll fight again. Yes, he'll still make money. Yes, people will want to tune in. But that's it. There ain't no more title talks. There's no more see you at the top. There's none of that. Paddy Pimblett just put an end to all of that.
You know, I think Chandler could have been the best in the world. And I even told this to him. He's like, he's too much of a crowd pleaser. And that has really bit him in the... You know, you guys remember like Mike Perry too? Like Mike Perry was a crowd pleaser too. And you know, it's just only a certain time before the UFC just says, "Hey, man, thank you for pleasing us, but we gotta move on." And I feel like Chandler, they're probably gonna, at this point, maybe the UFC might give him a younger guy, and that's typically what happens in this game.
I think after the first round, he knew I was gonna beat him. He still come out and tried to finish me, but he couldn't. You know what I mean? Just like nobody in this lightweight division can. None of yous. I'm gonna every one of yous.
Do you think you've got Ilia Toporia's attention?
I should have Ilia's attention, shouldn't I? El Chirito, you know what I mean?
You got a message for him?
I think now he should know I'm the real deal, you know what I mean? People still underestimate me, but I beat rank 15, got in the rankings, just beat rank 7. Now I'm rank 7 in the rankings, 7 fight win streak in the UFC, rank 7. Give me anyone. Ilia, I said I should be the one to welcome you to 155. We can do it now, buddy.
And then one little scuffle backstage, you know, Paddy wanted to say shit when I was walking by, so I had to confront him. I had to let him know he's a little boy. The combined losing streak of his last 3 opponents, look it up, guys. It's 13 losses in a row. He wants to act like he's relevant and he's a star. He's a nobody, bro. You're a nobody. You've never headlined an event. You've never done anything worthy. You've never been a top contender. Scrub. The only reason fucking people care about you because you're an Ellen DeGeneres looking scrub. And to be honest, it's because you got a bowl cut and an English accent. That's the only reason people want to look at you. So, you know, Paddy Pimblett's needs to stop running my name through his mouth. Just stay relevant, because he's just using me to stay relevant, because he's never accomplished anything. He's never going to get to a title fight. He's never going to win a title, period. He's a irrelevant bum. So when he starts cutting all that weight and cutting chromosomes, and he wants to come to a real man's weight class and fight a real man, he can get his ass whooped. So he needs to keep my name out of his mouth. Otherwise, he's going to end up with my foot in his ass. And that's a fact.
Then do it, bro. Stand up and do something. Stand up and do something. Just do something then. So do something about it. Fight me. You're gonna go to sleep, old man. Your unk status now. Oh, all right. No, come on, man. All right.
Realistically, he does deserve it, but you know, there was no talk of him at all at the presser. There was no real talk of him at all. Everyone was talking about Yair and everybody else except him, you know. And yeah, it's sort of a bit sad that I guess he's not a very, I guess, exciting, and he doesn't bring much to the table, but he's unbeaten and he's on a run. If anyone deserves a shot, it's actually him, you know. But you know, it's up to the powers that be. You know, we were supposed to get that shot with Ilya, and they gave it to Max. So you just never know how or what the powers above us are going to tell us, you know, who we've got to fight.
Honestly, I think Jean Silva, I mean, he's 5-0 in the UFC with 5 finishes. I wouldn't be surprised if he got the title shot, if I'm being completely honest. I think, but I don't know. That's just me. He put on a great performance. The crowd loved him, and he's starting to get a lot of fans, and I think he's very, very exciting. And Movsar is a great fighter, of course, but I think to the fans, it's very, very boring. So in my opinion, what I think is going to happen, I think Jean Silva is going to get a title shot next. And I think that would be a great fight for Alexander Volkanovski. I think the fans would be excited. It would be a tough challenge for Alex, and but I don't know. That's just me. I'm not a matchmaker.
Might get drive now. I'll give drive now. I want to do something.